Hello, dear students. Today, our question on polynomials is of the form of factorize. So, I have been given this expression to factorize. That means I have to write it as a product of two factors. And why have I picked up this question? Because this involves some middle term splitting with some complicated terms. So, let's see what identity we have for factorization. We usually take of the form x plus a into x plus b, which is x square plus a plus bx plus ab. Now, to write this expression in the form of x plus a into x plus b, I am in a need to find what my a and b are. So, what do we do during middle term splitting? We try to find such two numbers whose sum is the coefficient of x and whose product is actually this into this, because here it was 1, so we want the product to be the coefficient of x squared into the constant term. So I am in search of two numbers and let's start working on them. I want two numbers a and b whose product is 7 root 2 into minus 4 root 2. When I work on this, 7 fours are 28, root 2 into root 2 is 2. 28 into 2 is 56, so this is negative 56. And I want this sum to be a negative 10. Let's try and work on the factorization of 56. And when I work on the factorization of 56, these are the prime factors that I get. So I want to choose two combinations. Let's see. If I try with 2 twos are 4, and 7 twos are 14. Oh, I've got it in the first go only. So 14 and 4, that will work out some way. So if I write 56 as 14 into 4 and 14 plus 4, somehow I need a negative 10. So I need to put a negative sign with a bigger number to get a negative product and a negative sum. So this is how I have got my A and B. Let's try and middle split negative 10x as negative 4x plus 4x. And I write the remaining terms as it is. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to group suitably. Let's see how the grouping works. So I'll try and find out some common factors between the first two terms here. 7 root 2 x square and 14x. So I think I can take out a 7 common. Here, if you know, you'll be left with a 2 here. So I think out of 2 and root 2, I can take out a root 2 also common. Out of x square and x, I can take out an x common. So what am I left with here? I'm left with an x minus. Now let's see if you have taken out 7 root 2x common out of 14x, what are you left here? Let's try and work out. 14x divided by 7 root 2x. 7 twos are 14, and when you divide root 2 and 2, you will get a root 2 here. Just note, root 2 into root 2 is 2. Okay, so what are you left with here? You're left with a root 2 here. That's it. Plus, let's try and take out something common from this. So what is common? I clearly see a 4 common and nothing else. So I'm left with an x and I'm left with a root 2. Now I see that these two factors are common here. So I take out x minus root 2 here and I am left with a 7 root 2x plus 4. This is the factorized form of the given expression, and you can always apply the distributive property, check whether they multiply and give you the same answer. So let's do that quickly or you can do that quickly on your own in your head or in a rough work column to check whether your answer is correct or not. From factorization, you can always go to the expanded form, but from the expanded form, you have to come to factorization by middle term splitting. That's all for today. Do cross check your answer, put it into the comment box. Thank you and have a nice day.